is you think you know what they're going to do next, but you don't. And the next thing, something happens. You know, a vehicle explodes, or gunfire from one house, one building to another, or one tree line to another. And then that's when it becomes real. That's when it becomes, you then understand that sometimes it isn't all what it seems to be, and you think, why? And actually it's when your friend or colleague gets hurt or injured next to you that you become, I don't know, your behaviour changes at that point. I think your personality stays the same, and your behaviour changes sometimes to the country. You know, you go out there and sometimes, as we said before, you're smiling and waving at children. You know, you can come out from patrol with a buddy in a bag on the back of your own vehicle. There's no smiling waves then. It's, you know, your behaviour changes because you feel like, well, you feel different, I think, at that point. And I wouldn't say you want revenge or anything like that. I think because you're professional, you do a job, and you take the next patrol in the same vein, in the same way you took the patrol where someone got injured and died. Fortunately, that's the nature of the job. It doesn't make it easy.
Did that happen to you?
Oh yeah, many times. Yeah.
And what are you able to tell me examples and what happened in your head? Because you're a human. What happened?
Well, I think again the training kicks in massively. So, you know, we had a friend of mine. He was in a tree line just down the bottom, and I was kind of providing fire support from a high location. He got shot in between the eyes. He died instantly, and then my team had to go around and extract him. So I'm now putting my friend on a stretcher and putting him into a vehicle. And although there's a sense of emotion, you know, when I looked at him, I thought, no, that's my friend, he's now dead. But you've still got the enemy out there, the priority, unfortunately, and is not there. It's in front of you, because if it's not, then, you know, another friend or colleague is going to get the same end state as your friend that's gone already. So it's...
How do you deal with that, though? When are you going to deal with that?
Well, I think...
When can you deal with that?
For me personally, I didn't deal with it at all during the tour. You know, you have emotional moments to yourselves and in groups. But I remember when we finished that tour, and at the end of it, we got kind of bombed for a while. So we were late leaving Afghanistan, and we got stuck in. We went straight from Bastion, straight home, and within 36 hours, I was home from being bombed to being at home. So we missed the kind of support that you're supposed to get for, you know, a period of 12, 24 hours to understand what you've just been through. And I remember being at home thinking, 24, 36 hours ago I was getting bombed, and now I'm in my local pub with my dad serving me a pint, and my friends over there, and they're all enjoying themselves, and no one seems to care. You know, that was the initial thought. And it took me a few months to realise that it wasn't their fight. It was my fight. I made the decision to go and do those things and be in those circumstances, because a lot of times I blamed my friends and family for not understanding what's going on.
Were you angry? Yeah,
I think I was angry. Yeah, I was. I felt let down by my friends and family, and I thought actually my real friends and family were the people I'd just left. I'd just left Afghanistan. And for 3 months, you know, we were at a couple of months leave, I think, after. For the 2 months I was on leave, post Afghanistan, all I wanted to do is be back in Afghanistan with the same people.
Which is bizarre.
Which is strange, because it's the same situation that at the time you wanted to get out of. As soon as I left and no one else kind of understood what you'd been through, I wanted to go straight back with the same people and even relive the same stuff I'd just gone through again and again. To be with the same people that understood what I'd just been through. And it took me a while to realise that, like I've mentioned, it wasn't their fight, it wasn't for them to understand. I'm sure they care about, you know, military people and losing their lives and the injuries that they get, but it took me a while to understand that it was my fight with myself half the time, not with them.
Do you think you understand it now?
100%, yeah.